DeForest, where you will find it takes two, him and you, to replace Tausch as our cousin subs of the day. It is Olympic gold medalist and fourth-place finisher Matt Hamilton, presented by Coors Light, clearly, and one of the rising stars of ESPN Wisconsin, Alex Strofe.
Yeah,
good morning, fellas. How are you?
Good morning, Jason. I actually want to start with something you said in your wonderful intro, despite you calling me a rising star. Who told you I was grumpy?
I didn't want to
Do
say
you think I'm grumpy?
I mean, I think you've been
you
able
might
to
be
bounce
now.
back, but in that first half, right when he showed up, he
well,
was a little bit of a Krabby Patty.
Okay, let me walk you through my morning. So I woke up in the wonderful city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It took me 2 hours and 10 minutes to make a 1 hour and 10 minute drive to DeForest. I got 3 different phone calls in the matter of 10 minutes of arriving here that nothing was working. So I was told Matt Hamilton might get sent back to the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, but I get here, and all of a sudden in 90 seconds I got everything to work. So I am no longer crabby. I've got my morning show. I'm ready to go this morning at Pin Seekers. 50-cent Coors Light, baby. Let's go.
So, and on top of that, not only did we have a remote earlier in the week at Patio Pleasures where the radio machine had an utter meltdown. You can find that apparently on the Wilde and Tausch Twitter feed. We've posted the video there. But then I'm told that young Riley, who we all love and we see the potential in and we're excited for his future, overslept and is going to be late for work. And then he makes it in the nick of time. And as I said to him, I don't know if I'm supposed to be disappointed in him now or proud of him now that he overcame the oversleeping and got here to work on time. Riley, was it the AM/PM knob? What exactly happened that threw you off this morning?
It wasn't the AM/PM deal. I checked that last night before I went to bed. I intentionally set my alarm for 7:30 a.m. so I'd have plenty of time to get ready this morning, shower, get here on time. I have a car on campus at the moment, so I was like, I'll be chilling. Don't need to bike in the snow. It'll be awesome. And then I wake up. It's one of those things where you turn off the alarm without realizing you're turning off the alarm. And I wake up and it's 8:40 already, and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I'm going to be late. Everyone's going to be pissed at me. This sucks. And thankfully, Hunter Vaughn, I'm still working on the stream. So you definitely should be more disappointed in me right now. Everything's still a little not ideal right now, but thank you, Hunter Vaughn, for getting most of the stream ready to go and saving my butt. So
I am curious, do most people use alarm clocks still, or is it all, like I tell my Google, hey Google, bed, and then she asks me what time I want to get up, but I don't trust it when I have to go somewhere in case there's like a power outage. So I back it up on like my phone, which I know will have enough battery juice. But I never use an alarm clock. Am I the only one now that has moved past the alarm clock?
No, I'm all phone, but hold on a minute. We're letting Riley really sneak by here, Jason and Matt. He said he overslept. He completely, blatantly turned off his alarm and went back to sleep.
Hey,
he didn't oversleep. He went back to bed.
Here's the thing, Strophy. When you have, like, the phone alarm, just 1 inch away from that snooze button is the off or end or dismiss. And it's it. So when you grab your phone and it just stops, maybe you accidentally hit the, like, turn the alarm off button, he might have thought he hit snooze and tried to just get back to sleep for an extra 10 and then realized he got an extra hour.
So, Riley, I ask you, are you a one alarm guy or do you set multiple alarms?
no, I'm a one alarm guy. I have the throwback. It's literally just an alarm clock. It works as a clock.
Gosh, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I appreciate that, Matt. Unfortunately, you were wrong. I accidentally turned it off. I didn't hit snooze. And, I did go back to bed.
First of all, you have an actual alarm clock. How old are you?
Yeah, love letters and alarm clocks.
Yeah,
Man, this guy
I guess I'm an old man.
Hey, Hey,
I know you're in
1957 called. They'd like you to come back.
Yeah. Is it one of those analog clocks with the little hammer that goes between the bells? Or is it like the digital clock that everybody had, their parents had in their bedroom growing up with like the wood sticker on it that made it look legit? Like which kind
And
of
it
alarm
clicks.
clock we got here?
There's like these little it's almost like a blind on your windows where the numbers click over. Like what? You're gonna have to. Do you have roommates? Can they send us a photo of your clock?
I could, yeah.
And I did say
could,
clock.
I could probably have one of them send us a picture, and I can put it on the video stream at some point. It's a digital clock. It's not the one with the little hammer going back and forth where it like shakes in the midair and falls off my nightstand. It's a regular digital clock. But yeah, I guess I'm an old man.
I thought Jesse was the oldest young man in our midst, but you are giving him a run for his money.
That's crazy. I don't think I've used anything but my phone for an alarm in a decade.
Yeah, me neither.
And I
like
don't set too. Are you a snoozer? Do you hit snooze?
No, so I'm a multiple alarm guy. So like this
you'll
morning
turn
here,
the first one off
I can pull it up for you. I was 6:05, 6:12, 6:15, 6:20, 6:23, 6:27,
Jeez.
6:30 alarms this morning. I
Is
got
that
up
six
at
alarms?
I got up
Yeah.
at the 6:05 one, but I do set 6 or 7 alarms every day just in case I'm feeling it in the morning. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
bananas. I mean, that's basically hitting snooze. Jason, are you a snooze guy?
So, first of all, Strofe sharing that aspect, you're a psychopath. I've never heard anybody do that many that are separate alarms, although
Really? I've heard of like 2 or 3.
I feel like that's normal.
you rattled off like 8 times there.
Yeah, but it was all within a 25-minute window because sometimes I wake up and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I could probably do another 10 minutes. But as Riley learned the hard way this morning, another 10 minutes typically turns into another hour or hour and a half in Riley's case. So I really try to get I've learned from my past mistakes. I've pulled Riley's in my past life, Jason. So I've decided in order to correctly grow up
And current
and current life and become or at least attempt to become an adult, I need to solidify my 25 to 30 minute window and just knock out as many alarms as I can.
We'll have less sleep and we'll be grumpy.
No, look at
I hear
Riley.
ya.
Almost like he knows what he's doing over there.
So what I don't understand is like the snooze is like 9 minutes. If you put your
That's
2
too long.
alarms,
That's too long.
But if you set 2 alarms 5 minutes apart, then you're gonna get like you will have all of your alarms if you hit snooze and wanted to stay down. Like obviously you have set up here. If you wanted to continue to sleep but still wanted to wake up, you only need 2 with the snooze.
Hey, all I'm saying is don't knock it till you try it because it sounds like you're knocking it without trying.
No,
I'm
I
definitely
hit snooze
knocking
once
it.
and then I wake up.
I appreciate your honesty.
I hit snooze one time and then I wake up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's just the way I roll. I either get up at the first bell or one snooze.
So I have now become. We have our little Google Home Nest deals throughout the house, and Sydney likes to use it as an intercom, which is a little annoying, frankly.
Oh, that's
because it
fun.
goes through the entire house. Come see my hamster. He's running around in the playpen. But you talk to your Google, so when the Google alarm goes off, I say, "Hey Google, snooze for 10 minutes," and then What's really amazing now, she's talking to me because she heard me say, "Hey Google" here in the radio studio. I don't know if that's better or worse than tapping the bar or touching your phone because I still manage to fall back to sleep, even though I have spoken words, which you would think would be something that would get you to be more awake.
Yeah, I think it's better because you're not going to say Google turn off alarm. You're saying snooze for 10 minutes where I can accidentally turn my alarm off. Right? Like if still in a sleepy stupor and I grab my phone and hit off, like I'm donezo. Thinking I hit snooze, I'm falling back asleep and I'm asleep until I wake up naturally.
Exactly.
Well, we would like to thank you three all for your service. Strofe, did you know it was going to snow, so you set your alarm earlier? Because that's a treacherous drive if it's snowing and you're rushing because you have to get to Pin Seekers. So you left nice and early. That was very savvy of you. responsible.
I got to listen to our friends Jen, Gabe, and Chewy all morning. Great show on 94.5 ESPN.
Especially from about 7:15 to 7:30.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the part where Jason Wilde was breaking down whether or not there will be a kicker battle this training camp. That was a hell of a way to start my Friday, Jason. That was some good insight by you.
We'll save that for later in the show, so you have something to look forward to on today's
Nice.
program.
Let's go.
Oh, Jason, you should have seen the face Strofe gave me when I was like, "Why did you stay in Milwaukee? If your show was done at 7, why didn't you just drive home before the
Beat
snow?"
the snow.
The look I got, it was like, duh, Matt. Like, obviously, I'm a young man. I was hanging out in Milwaukee, but the other look was like, I didn't think about that. And it was pure like, wow,
my mind.
you're a genius, and wow, like, come on, you're an old man. Of course you would have hung out in Milwaukee.
I may have realized it was going to storm after a few Coors Lights. So, yeah, I just dealt with the repercussions this morning. But I'm here. I'm on time. I didn't oversleep. I don't know how this turned into the hey, Strope, you should have drove back last night. I don't know what we're doing here.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah,
We
it's
are
good to
happy
be
to
here.
have
It's
you.
good to be here.
And you
And we're
bounced
happy.
right back. Like, after I sent that message to Jason,
Yeah, I'm
that
not
you were
cranky.
crabby, you totally bounced out of it.
All right,
So
well, it's great
I'm
to
proud
see
of
you. It's great to see Jason, albeit virtually. It's great to hear the sultry tones of Riley Yauk, who gave us a great Sports Center update about Wisconsin wrestling. Like, we're off and running on a Friday, fellas. I'm feeling good.
Was there a UFC update in there too? Jack and Madison, I want to apologize to you for making your alarm snooze for 10 minutes because of my voice. Apparently your Google was listening. What are you guys doing at Pin Seekers? Because it looks like a really fun place. I heard I've already been criticized for not coming down. So I understand, and that's very fair, especially, with my burgeoning golf game making a comeback. But what are you guys doing there?
So the awesome part about Pin Seekers is you can golf here, rain, shine, or snow. They got heaters out in the bays, they're actually surprisingly warm. I actually had to take a couple layers off when I was hitting a couple balls earlier.
Shirtless driving range.
Yeah, shirtless driving range. No shirt, no shoes, no problem here at Pin Seekers. But they are serving 50-cent Coors Lights to start the day until the 10 o'clock hour, and I believe they go up to $1, and then they're tacking on 50 cents. But, like, right now is the time to come have a beer, have a morning beer, and hit some golf balls out of Pin Seekers.
Jason, check this out. We've got $4 worth of Coors Lights given to us. We will wait until after the show to consume, of course. But we've got 8 beers in front of us, $4. Unbelievable deals at Pin Seekers.
Do we? Is there as a non-drinker? Do we have a policy? Like, is there an actual in the employee handbook, teammate handbook? Is there a policy of no drinking Coors Lights during the time you're on the air, or is that just assumed?
I think it's just assumed, but also what you just assumed is you just asked Matt Hamilton and Alex Strofe if they read the employee handbook. Like, understand the question, and the crowd you just asked said question to.
I just don't want to give out company secrets, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But, yeah, of course I did.
What a professional you are. We respect that. All right, well, we're glad everyone is here. We will miss Tausch and Jesse, who are out today on – I hate it when we use that on assignment. That's such bunk. Jesse's in Dubuque betting on games where it's
hope
legal
he's having
there.
A great time. Yeah, hope he's having a great time.
And Tausch is on vacation. So we look forward to them returning someday. But we've got a dream